Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I've been going through some of my products in my collection. I've been cleaning out, I've been buying a lot of new things, and I pulled out some of my old forgotten favorites, things that for whatever reason, these are things that have been pushed to the back of my drawer. I really need to get back out and give some love to again. I pulled out a foundation, just a couple of things that I haven't used in a while and want to pull back out and try again. I've been buying a lot of new foundations lately, and I think I've bought just 3 just since the Ulta beauty event started. So that's what I'm going to do today. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any future uploads. And with that, let's go do our makeup. Okay, to start off, I'm going to go in with a primer that I haven't used in quite a while. I think there's a reason for that though. I think my skin has been changing a little bit and I've had a little bit more of an oily complexion. If you are new here, I am 41 years old. I have combination skin. I am prone to breakouts, so I have to be very careful what I use on my skin. But I remember really loving the NYX Hydra Touch primer. This is a very light, not even like a lotion. It's almost like a combination of a lotion and a serum. Very, very light on the skin. But it just gives a little bit of extra hydration if you need that. Now, in the middle of winter like this, that's kind of where I am right now. I don't know why I haven't pulled this out in a while. This is probably the old bottle. They may have even redone the bottle. I think it looks a little different now, but just a little boost of hydration. I wouldn't say it helps me keep my makeup on any longer, but when my skin is a little bit dry in the winter, this is great. So I did pull that back out, and I think I'm going to throw these things in with my project pan, which I've also been ignoring those products with all the new stuff. So we're going to let that sit, and then I'm going to talk about another foundation. I actually found this through Jessica Braun. It is the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. I have the shade number 21 Light Beige. I believe this is a Korean brand, so the shade range is not great. It does have a slightly grayish undertone, but this is so good. So, so good. If you like the Misha BB cream, if you've tried that, I'll show you. This bottle is a mess. If you've ever tried the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream, these are very, very similar. I'm not really sure which one I like better, to be honest with you. This one is really, really good, and I haven't pulled it out in a while, so we're going to try this again today. It says, let's see, it is fragrance-free, flawless coverage. The back, I can't read the back. It is in Korean. So, but we're going to go in with that. But it's just a squeeze tube. I do put this on with my fingers. I rub it on, massage it in just like a moisturizer. And that, by the way, that primer doesn't take very long to settle down, so that's already pretty well soaked into my skin, so we can go right on in here. Okay. All right, and all I do is blend this out, and it's going to look super, really, really, really light. But this, and the Misha does the same thing. It looks very, very light on your skin until you get it rubbed in. I swear it's magic. It almost like does this thing where it just sort of matches your complexion. And again, I apologize for saying this over and over, but if you're new here, it does look lighter in the camera, on camera, than it does to me in the mirror, and it's probably because of the lights. So, but you can kind of just see right off that wasn't very much. what that does to the complexion. It's very, very hydrating. It's a good, solid, medium coverage. It settles down to a nice, I'd say like a natural finish. It doesn't really stay dewy. It blends into the skin beautifully. I do powder this down, especially under the eyes. I do take this up under my eyes because I find that this is more like more like a skincare than a foundation. It does look really light. But it's starting to kind of settle in and look pretty close to my skin tone. And once you have the rest of your makeup on, you won't even notice. It's tough because the next shade up is just too dark. This is the 21 light beige. So, but I really, really do like this. I squeezed out way, way too much. And I'm going to go over it with a concealer. I haven't picked up in a while, but you can just see what that did. Just that one layer. Oh, it's just so pretty, and it's so easy. I think I'm kind of in a light to medium coverage right now because you can still see some of my freckles, you know, through here. But overall, this is just beautiful. And sometimes I just don't know why I ever put some of these away. I think it's just because I have so much. And then I get stuck using a couple of things that, you know, I get hooked on, and I forget to go back and try these. This is another one I really need to get back into using. This is one of my favorite BB creams. This one does have a pretty strong scent to it, but both of these are equally beautiful, I would say. I can't tell much difference between them. I don't know that you need both, but both of these you can get on Amazon. You just kind of have to be careful with the Misha. I know that I've known people to get one that wasn't actually Misha. So there is that. I'm going to kind of let that settle down a little bit. We're going to powder over it. Actually, no, we're going to go in with concealer first. So I think I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer. I haven't picked this up. I have it in my project pan, and I haven't picked it up in a while. Every time I use this, I'm just so impressed with how much it covers. I wear the shade, I think it's Cool Nude. Oh, I took the tag off. I'm pretty sure it's Cool Nude. I wouldn't say there's anything really cool toned about this shade, but it's a little brush applicator. I don't love the applicator, but it's not bad. I actually think this has a little bit of a yellow undertone. It just blends in so beautifully, quickly. I used way too much. I'm gonna blend it down. Oh, these two together are really nice. See, this is what happens. I don't understand why I ever put down some of these products. And I know it's because I'm getting so many new things, but look at that coverage. This outperforms some of my high-end concealers. Look at that. I have a blue vein that runs right here. Very, very difficult to cover without the right color concealer. This covered that right up. So pretty. All right. Just kind of blend that out quickly. A little down here. There. And that will be good enough because that Purito really covered everything I really wanted it to. So those blended beautifully together. You cannot see even up close where my concealer ends and the the BB cream is. They just blended together very, very nicely. So anyway, I think I'm going to be pulling this out and putting it in my project pan because this is just beautiful. And it's doing that thing where it's starting to kind of match my skin tone. I know it looks weird. It is the light, but oh, it's just so pretty, so pretty. I gotta be getting back into using this for sure. Okay, I just went over my brows with a little bit of the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I don't really have anything. I stick with 1 or 2 brow products when I like them, and that's that. So did that. I'm going to now powder over this, and then we're going to go into the rest of my complexion. Okay, so I think for powder we're going to go in with one that is not all that, I don't know, it's not new to me, but it's also, I don't know that I've had it for that long. Well, I mean, I guess I've had it for several months at least, but used it and it got pushed to the back. But it's really, really good. Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. It does have an interesting top to it. You just pull this off and it's like a mesh top to the powder so that it doesn't go everywhere. Very, very easy to use. So I'm just going to go in with my powder brush. Actually, it's a concealer brush, but I'm using a smaller one to kind of target where I want the powder to go. Just a little bit up under my eyes. This is a really fine powder. It's very similar to the e.l.f. HD powder that I love so much, and it also reminds me of the Laura Mercier finishing powder. If you've ever tried that one, this is very, very similar. I have a Laura Mercier pretty decent size deluxe sample. I don't pull it out anymore because I've got a couple that I just really, really like. So that's all I'm going to do there. But this is just a really nice powder I need to probably get back to using. I don't know why I didn't. Again, I'm trying to decide between a couple of blushes here. I have my Milani, these baked blushes. I have 2 of them. I have the Dolce Pink, and this is Luminoso. I haven't used this one in a while, but I also have an Essence Pure Nude baked blush. It's wearing off on the front, but this is the shade Pink Flush. This one is so pretty. Actually, I think maybe I'll use this one. Bought it, used it. I actually did use it a good bit, but then again, so actually I think I am going to use this pretty pink. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. Let's go ahead. Actually, before I go into blush, shoot, I should have done this first. We're going to do bronzer. I am going to, I'm trying to use this up. This is the old version of it, the Physicians Butter Bronzer. You can tell I've had this for a while. I am way past hitting pan. Still has that really nice smell to it. I have a backup in there for when I run out of this, but haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go in with this because I don't have that many bronzers, and I tend to kind of rotate through them pretty well. So except since I bought the Natasha Denona Hyper Natural face palette, I've forgotten about everything for the last 2 weeks. That's all I've been using. This is such an easy bronzer to use. It goes with everything. It's a nice, like a nice kind of neutral shade. I really like it. Nice pop of color. I am not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna, you know. I'm gonna go crazy. There's that. I'm sure most of you have tried these. They're very good. Again, I'm just trying so many different things that I have failed to pick this up in a while, and I have a completely unopened one in my drawer behind me. So there's that. I gotta try to get this used up, so I'm gonna keep it out in front of me. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in now with the Pure Nude blush from Essence. Okay, this does have a little bit of a luminosity to it, which is part of why I like it. It's so soft. See that bit of shimmer in it there? It's really just, it's easy to put on. You know, I can overdo blush really, really quick. So this one is just a nice soft pop of color. This does remind me a little bit, once it's on the skin, it gives you kind of that airbrushed look of the Natasha Denona. But pretty. I don't know, this foundation, it's just so weird how it does that. It's so light when you put it on, and then it really does match pretty well. I know it doesn't quite look like it, but it's so weird. Okay. You know what? Maybe what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the Luminoso on top of this. Why not? This is such a pretty blush. It's very pigmented though. Just a little bit of a peachy pink. Oh, yeah, I do like this. I like this one more in the summertime. Just looks like you've, you know, gotten a little bit of sun. I like a nice pop of pink in the winter. Kind of looks like you've been out in the cold air, but yeah, that's pretty for spring. Okay, next up is eyeshadow. So I've really been getting into cream shadows, and I never thought I would say that. I've tried so many cream shadows and I just don't like them. I don't know what it is, but lately I've found some really, really good ones. These in the Natasha Denona palette are pretty close to cream shadows. So I've just been kind of exploring lately. You know, I talked about the About Face. That video will probably be coming up before this one. So these are beautiful, beautiful. And I also got the shadow stick. Here it is, the About Face shadow stick. Also beautiful. So I think, you know, if it's, I got rid of most of my cream shadows because or liquid and cream, both of them, because I don't think I was using them properly. Anyway, I did end up keeping the e.l.f. No Budge Cream eyeshadow. This is the only shade I've ever purchased from the e.l.f. line, and this is in the shade Sand Dune. It's kind of a taupey, sort of a brown, but oh, I forgot how creamy that is. Look how pigmented that is. So we're going to go in with this today. We're going to give it another try. I think what I'm going to do, if I remember, you do have a minute or so to work with this and blend it out. Yeah, see, I can see on my hand I've been able to kind of smudge it. That's a lot. It doesn't look like that on your eye, but we're going to try that today, and I'm going to take a brush and we're going to kind of smudge it in. So let's start with this. I think I am going to use a little bit of the About Face. What shade did I get here? Miracle Mimosa. So we're going to use a little bit of that as well, but I'm going to just go in with my finger and kind of start putting this on the outer corner and in my crease, and then I will blend this out. And if I remember, this stays on all day. I'm just not sure. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Give it a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of depth there on my outer corner and creating a crease here. It's not blending as well as I remember. It's kind of it's starting to dry down pretty quick up here. I really kind of wanted to blend here up top, and it's sort of sticking. Let me see if I can take a little bit more dense brush here. I'm not sure I'm calling this a favorite. Why did I keep this? Why did I keep this one? Maybe I thought I liked it more than I did. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not, why is it not blending the way that, maybe let me try it on the other eye. Maybe it's that eye. My right eye is a little bit difficult for some reason. It's harder for me to blend. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm using too much at one time. That's, I blended a little bit better. See, it's just a nice little pop of color. Yeah, I think it's, maybe it's just that eye. I don't know. I have a hard time blending out my right eye. For some reason, eyeshadow doesn't stick past a certain point on my right eye. I don't know what it is. Just a nice little pop of a taupey brown there. And I'm going to go in with this, the About Face, and see if I like this a little bit better with another shadow. I know I like this one. And this one, you talk about all day wear. This doesn't move. I mean, without soap, this is not coming off. I like these a lot. I think, and I'm definitely, when they're back in stock, getting some more of these. Very, very, very nice. I'm not as fond of these stick ones. I don't know. Everybody loves the Laura Mercier. I got a sample of it, of the, which shade is this? Strapless. The Caviar stick, I don't, it's similar shade to the e.l.f. that I'm wearing. It just slips off. It doesn't last. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my eyes. Some people love those. Nice little shimmery, pearly shade. Can't see it too much. It's not too heavy. Slightly, it's kind of like a champagne. Maybe just a little hint of gold in there, but I do like this one. I don't know. I like the About Face better than this. This one's okay. But I guess this is why I pick them back up, because you just don't know. Sometimes you forget why you do or don't like something. Let's see if I can build it up a little bit more. It's just, this side over here is just ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's why I don't like it, because over here is not quite as patchy looking. Does anyone else use these? Let us know down below if you use these and you have a good way of using them. What are your favorite colors? It's okay. It's just okay. So maybe it's not a forgotten favorite. Maybe I forgot this one for a reason. I don't know. I don't know, but this foundation is really looking nice. Smooth. Oh my goodness. Very, very nice. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and just put on a little bit of eyeliner. Mascara. There's nothing I've really not used in a while. I just use up what I have and then I get more. Mascara, I don't know. I use what I've got. So I'm going to just put on a little bit of eyeliner, my trusty Wet n Wild color icon in the shade Simma Brown Now. And I think I'm going to go in with the Falsy Surreal mascara from Maybelline, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. Just finished up with a little bit of eyeliner and mascara. It actually, I feel like it looks a little bit better with mascara. Every time I get mascara on, I just feel like it just makes the whole eye look pop. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy about that e.l.f. Shadow. Maybe it would be better if I used it all over and smudged it all over instead of trying to use two and keeping it in my outer corner. But next up, we're going to go into lips. Okay, so I am going to go over my lips with this, and actually I have another shade of this product that I do use. It's been a minute, but I forgot that I had another shade of this. It's the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. These are so nice. They're just a twist up. I have the shade Soft Raspberry here. I like the Almond Nude is the other one that I have. I think I like that one a little bit better, but these are just so easy to put on. You can carry them around and use like a lip balm, but they have a little bit of shine to them. This one's just a little dark for my everyday taste, but since my eyes aren't overly dark today, that's all right. But I love these. I love them. They're so hydrating. I just put them on in place of my lip balm, and I feel like I can just go. Love these. And I had put them aside for, I've gotten some other ColourPop and the e.l.f. lip oils and the ColourPop lip oils and the couple of other lip products from ColourPop that I've been using, and I just forgot about how some of these drugstore brands are just really, really nice. I think this one is well loved because the cap is broken, but anyway, really, really good. Something if you just want easy, you want to, not have to worry about lining your lips, because you can kind of line with this if you really wanted to, and then fill in. A little bit of shimmer, a sheen, not shimmer, like a sheen. Kind of like this. Gosh, I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna get this back out. This is why I do this periodically, because these products I just forget that I have as I'm buying new things. So I am going to have a few videos up with new foundations. One of them should be up before this one. I got the new to me About Face foundation, and I have another one on the way that I just purchased today. So the Ulta Beauty event is finding more than I thought I was going to when I first initially looked at what they had. So, okay, that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to link everything in the description box down below. I hope you'll consider giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and make it a great week ahead and a great day.